Yo, what up? What up? You asked what song that was. That was how long ago did you type that? That was a minute ago. If it's this one, it's from Sun and Moon. It's Vast Pony Canyon. Ready to switch. So this browser's acting crazy. Let me see if I can close and reopen it. Hold on. It's all blacked out. Pokemon Sun and Moon. Pokemon's Sun and Moon. Pocket Monster. Yeah. Vast Canyon or something. I'm pulling it up now. Give me a little bit. Hold on. My browser was like glitching out pretty bad. Vast Pony Canyon. Like this. Hold on. I've actually never played Sun and Moon. I want to do that at some point. I've heard good things about it. That for Sun and Moon. Oh, you remember it now. Okay, okay. Well, that's good. You played it, so you know you probably figured that out pretty fast. How have you been? What you been up to today, RC? Oh, you didn't play it. So, but you just love Sun and Moon. You just love it as a. No, I did. Okay. I think we're out of sync with the responses. You didn't recognize the song. Oh, okay, got you. Okay. That's funny. Tonight we're gonna be playing some Splatoon 2 first. Damn, I gotta text Nintendo. Hold on. No, I didn't. I had stopped working on it after a while. I got too distracted. I'm probably not gonna finish that, and definitely not in one sitting like that. It's probably gonna be an overtime thing. So hopefully, especially if I don't forget the shit. Yeah, but I'm gonna play Splatoon 2 again, and then we're gonna play on Splatoon 3 after, and then we'll just see where the night takes us from there. That's the plan for tonight so far. I've been playing Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart too. I've been playing that off stream. It's been real fun. I've enjoyed just kind of playing that at my leisure, and then like playing it on my Steam Deck too at night. It's been fun. Yeah, that shit's been real fun. Real fun. I've been playing it for maybe like the last 2 days now. You was just thinking about that game? That's pretty cool. Like playing it, or you been thinking about? You already played it, haven't you? Or I think I saw you bought it. I don't know if you actually played it though. I've been playing on PC. Oh, I should. Damn, I gotta be ready for Tendo's response when he texts me. What did you think about the Switch 2 news? What Switch 2 news? You bought a PS5 for it? Oh, okay, but you haven't played it yet. Oh, you have played it. Okay, so you're just saying like, okay, I figured you did. I remember you talking about it. Okay, yeah. The way you was worded is like, I guess I keep misinterpreting what you're saying a lot. My bad about that. Yeah, because I guess the way it was worded, it made it sound like you had it, but you hadn't played it. But you did play it. So I probably just should have asked that from the beginning. Like, did you buy it and did you beat it and stuff? That's on me. Apparently there was dev talk about, through interviews online, there was dev talk about what? Dev talk about it? No, I didn't see any of that stuff. I did see that clip about that. Oh, okay, got you. I did see the clip about that soccer guy getting into Mark of the Wolves or whatever. I did see that already. RC posted it in the Discord, and one of my friends was playing it. Super J was playing it, the video. And we were all talking about it in the other Discord I'm in. Where is? I need to pull up something. Oh, hold on, I need to change the thing on this. What were they talking about? Were they saying anything like of like super importance? Like, was it something where it's like, oh shit, this is pretty big? Like, did they say anything crazy? Why did I cut my watch off? Oh well. I'm about to just check my phone periodically for him to reply. Right. But it's all G though. I mean, I'm gonna see the Switch 2 next week anyway. No more like the specs and the materials that made up Switch 2 in general. I'm very curious about the specs, so I'd be happy to see that. Where can I find that? Is it in written form or is it like a video? Is it something I can read? I prefer something I could like read if possible, but if not, then that's fine too. This game's about to feel so delayed because I was playing Marvel Rivals all last night. And when I play Ratchet and Clank, I've been using gyro on it. I don't know, is gyro available in the PS5 version for that game? I just can't play games anymore without using gyro, like shooting games, like of any kind. Like I just have to have gyro now. Like if there's some kind of aiming involved, I need gyro. It's just, I just can't get away from that. But fortunately, a lot of shooting games on Steam now, and Steam Deck allows you to use gyro, which is really cool. So I'm very happy about that. Also, this damn screen right here is so nostalgic with Marina and Pearl. Almost forgot their names. I wonder how long they're gonna support this game. I guess until maybe Splatoon 4, probably. What I'm thinking. Cause it made sense to shut down Splatoon 1, I guess, because I mean, like, you know, we're now going into the Switch 2. That's like a whole 2 consoles behind at that point. So I get that, but like, what up, Alexander Smith? How we doing? What's going on? I'm curious about if anyone's playing rain mode on here. Let's try it out. Fuck it. Use my main setup. What you up to, man? I can actually use this weapon now. It's crazy. When I first played Splatoon 2, I could not use this weapon, period. So it's kind of funny now that I can like actually pick this shit up and use it if I wanted to. I'm so spoiled from 3 being able to like put whatever I want to on. So it's kind of like I can like load up the skin, like load up the loadout. I'll say that is a quality of life change in 3 that was really good. Also, the lobby is a lot more boring now because you can't just like run around while you're waiting. I'll say that is a little more boring, but less exciting. Eating? What you eating? What's for dinner? Wow, there's A-rank people in here. That's crazy. And they're only level 40 something. Can we find a full lobby of people? I'm curious. I just want to see who's still playing rank mode on here. I'm so curious. Oh, shepherd's pie is so good, man. Did you make that yourself? Who made that? I demand to know the creator. All right, Edwin. I sure wish I could move around and warm up. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Splatoon 2 is behind, so it makes sense. Oh, so Cracker Barrel has shepherd's pie. That's pretty cool. I can't even eat shepherd's pie unless it's ground turkey. I mean, I could make shepherd's pie at home. It's just like ground beef. You know what I'm saying? Mashed up, and then you got mashed potatoes with cheese. You know, throw some onions on it. At least that's the way they made it at school. I don't know what like an actual restaurant shepherd's pie is like. It might be a little more thorough, but if it's not, I mean, I could technically make some at the crib. Yeah, just like a collection of different stuff. The one from my school, they used to throw cheese on it. That shit used to be good, bro. Let me see something. Shepherd's pie. Shepherd's. Why is it a shepherd's pie? Like, why isn't it just somebody else's pie? Why does it have to be a shepherd's pie? Damn, that shit looks good. Nah, bruh. Nah, the one from my school ain't look like this. Hold up. Y'all need to see this shit. Nah, bruh. The one from my school ain't look like this. That shit ain't look nothing like this. I don't know if I can even... All of these look better than the one I had, boy, growing up. Golly. It look like lasagna or something. God damn. Boy, that shit look good as hell. Just learned that Equable Cafe is a thing. Huh? IQ Ball Cafe. I don't know what that is. Wow. I think Rainbow's dead, y'all. What happens if they can't find anybody? Is it gonna close the room? I've never been in this predicament. Oh shit. Not enough players? That's crazy. I'll do turf war then. Damn. That's sad. That's sad, bro. Damn, Splatoon 2. The best mode? Yeah, that's cap. That's cap. There's a level 11 person. Like, it's just funny to look at, like, that means these people are new to the game or they restarted it for some reason. I might not find as many people this time. I think I got lucky that last time. If I can't find anybody this next time, we might have to just go to 3. Hyper bad. It's somewhere hyper bad. Hydradad. Wait, why is my brain fucked up? Okay, I'm just seeing so many different letters. I guess because that word. Okay, so what's interesting about me, right? I learned how to read from memorization as a kid. That's what my auntie told me growing up. So like, I don't like actually just read out the letters. I look at the word and I remember what the word is. That makes sense, like familiarity. So with you putting that word up there, that Hyderabad, it just wasn't registering with my brain just now. So I just thought of a word that was familiar with it. But I think some other people learned like that too though. So. What time is it in Japan? That might be it. You are 13 hours ahead, so it's like 8 o'clock a.m. there. That might be why. But when I streamed it the other day, how many people were on? I mean, what time did I stream that? That was at like the evening time too, though. See, the thing about reading by memory that is not really efficient. It's not. If I remember correctly, it was a teaching style that was a product of child left behind. Yeah. So, and that is true. That's why I got screwed over growing up as far as, and my auntie told me that learning to read like that was gonna hinder me when I was a kid. I did eventually learn how to, okay, hold on, we got some people. I eventually did learn how to like read, but when I'm like, sometimes when I'm reading really fast, or like I'm trying to hurry up and read something, I'll like just try to like look at familiar words and shit. So, what is a Hyderabad though? I still don't know what that is. Is that like a made up place? Cause my brain like malfunctioned trying to figure that out. Oh, and that is a real place. The fuck? Oh, it's in Pakistan. It's a state in Pakistan. Huh. Wait, no, it's a city. Oh, it's a city actually. In the state of Telangana. Oh, it's in India. Oh, it says Pakistan right here. Oh, okay. So there's a Hyderabad district in India, and then there's also one in Pakistan. So there is in 2 locations. That's interesting. I mean, it's possible. We got like, what was it? We got Augusta in like different states. And we got other states that have the same city and other states and stuff. So it's not like impossible or anything. All right, so we got a turf war match going. Look at that in Splatoon 2. Share about languages. What do you guys? That's true. What do you guys think they're gonna show in the Nintendo thing tomorrow? Because they already said they're not gonna talk about Switch 2 stuff in this one, which makes sense because we already got a whole direct for that. So they said they're gonna go over Switch games, upcoming Switch games. Are there already ones that's been announced already that I don't know about? Yoshi Woolly World would be nice. That'd be pretty cool. So you want like some Wii U ports? Our Woolly World was really good. I kind of want to play that too. I know they have it on the 3DS, which I could play it on. I don't want to do that. Oh man, that's cool. I forgot when they did that. They actually like buffed the smoke where you could actually trap the ballers in that shit. I remember that. I never thought about how I read until this. I think I actually read because I was reading out loud. You think you actually read what? By memory also, you're saying? Or something else? Like, I've talked about it many times already, but they thought I had a reading deficiency when I was young. Goodbye, Alexis. I'll see you on the other side. But yeah, they thought I had a huge reading deficiency going on. you can hold that, homie. Damn, what the hell? Oh, Alexa's been on my case. It is Splat 2. What up, boy? Oh no, is that you in that picture? On your profile picture? Or is that Lil Wayne? Who is that? For Twitch. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I'm dead. I didn't mean to slip off like that. Yeah, I couldn't find anybody for rank mode. I wanted to try League Battle. It's probably where everybody is, a League Battle, maybe, but I'm doing Turf War. I just wanted to experience this game. I'm gonna try rank mode again after this though. I don't really like Turf War. I'm dead.
Time to party.
It's Lucio. Oh, I can't see it from here. Wait, how can you see that? Oh, you clicked on his name or something? I'm like, how can you see his profile picture? I can see it because of Restream. It's kind of funny to learn reading by memory and then not read because you have ADHD. What do you mean not read because you have ADHD? What do you mean by that? No new Kirby games, so I don't care. How you know? They could announce one. Oh, you do? Oh, okay, okay. Do you have this 7 extension? Do you have this one? Let me know if you have this. Bro, I ate some good ass ramen today, dude. That shit was spectacular. How we doing, Exit? Time to party. Wait, I feel like I lost some of the cracks that I had in this thing because of the DC. It is Splatoon 3. What are you talking about? Whatever could you mean? 100% Splatoon 3. Bro, no rest for the wicked? Damn, that's crazy. I won't get it there, but I can imagine they want their game Switch. Oh, you're talking about no rest for the wicked? That'd be cool. Wait, I never thought about how I read until this. I think I actually read because I was stumble reading out loud. Oh, you're saying like you actually like read. I see what you're saying. Like you don't read from memory. God damn, boy, rank is barren. Oh, well, this is gonna be a well, I guess that's it for Splatoon 2. Well, that was fun. Let's go back to Splatoon 3, I guess. Damn, bruh. Cause then like Turf War is okay, but I'm be waiting in lobbies for like 20 hours to get into that Turf War thing. So I wanted to do League Battle, but with Tendo, but I guess he got busy with his family and stuff, so that's okay. Shit happens. What you said in that Donkey Kong stream about barely reading as a child was linked to ADHD, not being able to generate the focus required for boring lengthy tests. Yeah, like I feel like it is, at least like as someone that has it and has had deficiencies in learning growing up because of it and stuff. Like I think that I think it goes into the impatience because you're not really taking your time to really read out the words and sound it out and do all this stuff. You just want to get it over with fast, so you just, you know, you're just trying to hurry up real quick. So that, I think that's where the whole like memorization thing comes in. Like instead of me like reading the word out, my brain tries to, this looks like this word, let's just throw that in there, kind of thing. I bought ingredients to make a Maranchan ramen. Your ramen better. What are you gonna put in it? Like, what are you gonna do to do it? Yeah, the piano in this song is really good. I agree. It's pretty damn good. This shit's great. Bro, how many of y'all ate shepherd's pie before? I was talking with I was talking with Alexander Smith at the beginning about shepherd's pie. And oh yeah, I need to do salmon run actually. Hold on. There's some salmon real quick. I need to get some more tickets. Song is showing at the bottom. I mean, it's a mix anyway, so you still wouldn't know what's playing, but I could at least do that. Hold on, there we go. It's a mix, so it's gonna say volume 3. If you want to know the exact song, it's Choral Koala 3. Can I copy and paste this in? Hold on. What time is this in here? 1 hour? It's this right here. I wish they like show it down there because I'm gonna have to do that a lot tonight. I'm gonna have to like do that. Wait, I missed what this is. I went to go get some milk and cookies. You missed what is? The song or like what you mean? Man, it's so good. You talking about what, the song? I can replay this song. This song's pretty nice. Let's post in the chat. It is really nice. I think I'm desensitized to it because I heard this song so much. I listen to this mix a lot. You guys should follow this channel. Like they do really good like job like putting a bunch of really nice songs together and stuff. It's a very, very nice channel. Oh gosh, these weapons do not look fun to play on. I'm gonna get this shit one try, and if it pisses me off, I'm getting right off. I'm going to rain mode. They're not gonna actually piss me off, it annoys me. And I also say it primarily because someone else I knew who was diagnosed with ADHD from a young age had the same issue. Really? Okay. Yeah, I do think it's linked, honestly, especially when it comes to reading. Oh, you missed 7 TV thing. Got you. Y'all be sure to check out Alexander Smith's streams, by the way. Streams over on YouTube. I think I've had shepherd's pie maybe once, but I've had the banquet pot pie a couple times. I don't like pot pie too much. I ain't gonna hold you. Not a super big fan of pot pie. I'm gonna look that up real quick about ADHD because I'm curious. ADHD linked to reading problems. Yes, ADHD is often linked to reading problems, with individuals struggling with attention, focus, and working memory, potentially leading to difficulty with reading comprehension, fluency, attention, and focus issues. Individual ADHD may find it challenging to maintain focus on a text, leading to difficulty following narratives, connecting ideas, and remembering what they've read. Working memory deficiencies. ADHD can impact working memory, which is crucial for holding information in mind while reading. This can make it harder to recall details, make connections, and understand complex sentences. Decoding and comprehension difficulties. Damn. While not all individuals with ADHD experience reading problems, some may struggle with decoding, sounding out words, and comprehension, understand the meaning of text. Executive function executive function deficits. Damn it. There it goes. See, it's kicking in. It's doing it now. No, I'm kidding. No, I think most people would have had a hard time, like, while they're just reading fast like that to get that. You hear me reading out loud right now. I'm reading just fine. So, oh, what up, boy? ADHD is characterized by deficits in executive functioning, which includes skills like planning, organizing, self-regulation. These skills are important for reading and can be impaired in individuals with ADHD. Co-occurring conditions. ADHD can sometimes co-occur with other conditions like dyslexia, which is the specific learning difficulty that affects reading accuracy and fluency. Yeah, I don't think I have that. I don't think I have a problem reading. Y'all just heard me read all of that just now, just fine. I slipped up on like one word. Children with ADHD may experience difficulties with attending to printed letters, organizing and focusing while reading too quickly. I have that problem. And I do have problems with organizing and focusing. Skipping lines or losing their place on the page. That happened to me a lot in school. Having trouble remembering what they just read. Yeah, that happens to me too. But for me, it's like an interesting. So while that does happen, right? If I read, so for instance, I finished Michael Jackson's book he had a documentary book that I was so interested in, and I finished that in like a day or two. I think like maybe not the day or two, like 2 or 3 days, right? I finished it, and I can remember a lot of stuff from it. Like I can't like tell you, oh, on page 23 it showed this, but like I remember so much stuff from that book that I repeat. I remember a lot of stuff from the it's a book about behavior. Oh, how to behave as an adult, like how to love as an adult, like not relationship wise, just, you know, connecting with other people and stuff. It talks about that too and whatnot. So the Lost movie, the #1 movie in America. Yeah, it's #1 in the box office. Or what does that even mean? A lot to learning issues. Yeah. Once I kind of like really, once I found out that I had that issue with ADHD as a kid, I didn't know that as a kid, obviously. Once I realized it as an adult, I'll say, I was actually able to master myself, and then I was able to, you know, bounce through it and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to get like A's and shit. So. Shepherd's pie, the local dish around here? Really? What's around here? You've had it countless times. I like shepherd's pie, man. I miss it so much. I miss it from my school days. This is such a horrible weapon to have for this situation. Situations will arise. Yeah, we're gonna have to burn through our ults on this shit, man. Whoever has a roller should just like sit their roller down though and like take these mother fifers out. Methinks at least. I'm not a professional. I'm a VIP. No, but that was bars. That was bars. That was bars. Come on now. Cause I am a VP. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, this isn't gonna work, I think. I don't know. We can certainly try. Oh my gosh. Put this up. We're gonna have to burn through all our ults just to survive, let alone like get all these damn eggs in. Oh, they're following me. Damn, that's crazy. All right, hold on. Who's saying this way? Oh, that's what I should have done? Hold on, let me spray right here. Wait, I can't do that on this side. How did he do that? Oh, I need to go on this side. Uh-oh. No, I wanted to do what he did. They were too fast. GG's, good game. All right, well, I'm going to rank mode. And we're off to rank mode. Yeah, I don't like these weapons. I read a shit ton as a kid, so I feel like I could rule that out, but I also don't know if it's possible to have reading as a special interest. The only info I've got in terms of that is the people I've heard talk about how much fan fiction they've read compared to regular books. Yeah, I don't think that's really a thing for you, probably me. I'll say like, and some people had to have ADHD can read just fine. Like my mom has ADHD because she was diagnosed along with me as a kid, and she reads all the damn time. She has like 1 million books. So reading is definitely not an issue for her. So I don't think reading necessarily is like too big of a problem. Reading in itself, so it just probably depends. I had issues reading as a kid at first, but that's because I wasn't interested in what I was reading. Once my mom found a book that I liked, I read the hell out of that shit. And like I said, I've noticed even in my adult years, when I sit down and I read something I'm interested in, I'll read the hell out of that shit. Like I remember reading giant articles about Mega Man. Like there was books about Mega Man, about the lore of Mega Man and like, you know, what Keiji Inafune had in mind. And y'all hear me talk about that stuff all the time in the stream. Like I would be talking about that shit because I recalled it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just an interest level thing. And someone can say, well, that's pretty much any kid that they're not interested, but I don't think that's necessarily true because I know people that can read something they don't care about, but can still recite like what they read to you. You feel me? Yeah, type shit. Selling the most tickets in the current movie cycle. Does anybody want to play? Before, if not, then I'll do series. I get mad on series. Best summer player ever. That's facts. I can read good, but sometimes I read too fast, and I think that's my thing too. I read too fast too. I have a hard time doing things that I'm not interested in. Like, some people can make it work. I'm not one of those people. Like, I can't, like, if I don't want to do something, I can't like make myself do it. Like, I just can't. Like, you can whoop me, you can punish me, you can threaten me, you can do anything you want to do, but it's like, if I don't have the interest in doing it, it's just not gonna click for me, unfortunately. It sucks to be like that, but that's just how I'm is. You feel me? That's just how me is. So. It's not a rule to science sometimes. What you mean? What, you have ADHD too, Alexander Smith? Oh, okay, that makes sense. I think you said that too. So yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't think that anybody should let it define them. I just think it just makes, all it did for me was it just made shit make sense. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. It's not that I have issues or I have this and that. As a kid, it wasn't like I had all those problems. It's like, okay, well, I have a different way of learning things than other people do because my brain moves extremely fast. And I don't think that makes you dumb. If anything, it probably makes you more intelligent. It's just that, you know, if you don't understand what's going on with your brain, you can't really control it in a way to, you can't control it in a way to make it favorable for you, right? Once I figured out how to like control my brain or like control the way that I learn things, and I figured out how to do that shit, it made my life so much easier, bro. Like, after that, I was acing shit in college. I was acing stuff back in high school when I was making F's all the time and stuff. Like I said, I got skipped up in math. I was a grade ahead in math, and I was taking advanced math once I got to like 10th, 11th grade. And I actually, I ain't gonna accidentally failed. I failed because this shit was hard, and I was going through some emotional shit. My dad passing away, blah 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 blah. So a lot of stuff was happening that year. So I kind of like gave up on that class because it was just too tough for me at that time. So I had to take algebra 3 because I went from trigonometry to algebra 3, which was, the normal class to take at, in 12th grade rather than taking, I think I would have been taking like an AP class or something if I had passed. Like, I would have been taking like calculus or something probably. But then, I was in that class, and that class was so easy, bro. Algebra 3 was so easy. I fell asleep in that class so many times. Like, my professor got so mad at me, dude, because I was just never awake in there. And like, he'd do the thing where I'd wake up and he'll be mad and start yelling at me and try to make me answer a question off guard, and I answer the question in 2 seconds and go back to sleep. Like, it was like that kind of easy, and the class would be like, oh my goodness, how is he doing this? And then somebody was finally telling them like, oh yeah, he was in that advanced math class, or he was in the, not super advanced, but he was in the, I was taking harder math stuff than that at that time. So what is algebra 3? They probably changed it now. They probably like merged it with something. Back in my day, we had algebra 3. I got to get used to my new Joy-Con before I hop in with you. That's cool. Wait, do you play docked or undocked? He's like used to my new Joy-Cons. How do you normally play? You play with your Joy-Cons usually? I'm getting diagnosed in like 2 weeks, and I'm genuinely curious. I wonder how many people get diagnosed and they don't get diagnosed with ADHD, because a lot of people, I've heard so many things. Some people don't even believe ADHD exists. I have friends like that they don't think it exists at all. They just think it's a thing. They think everyone basically has ADHD. I don't think that's necessarily true, but I'm curious, like, has everybody that's gotten diagnosed with ADHD had it or has it? Like, I don't know if that's true or not. It's a very interesting because, like I said, I like psychology and I like learning about the way people's brains work. That's why it's so interesting to me. Like, I don't talk about it because I'm like there's something up with me or something. or I'm paranoid about it. Like I'm genuinely curious because I love learning about how the brain works and like people. I just think it's so interesting. I almost died. Holy moly. Damn. I used to not be able to do things I didn't have interest in. It took me a lot of work to get over that. It's a super huge struggle to overcome without medicine. I actually took medicine for ADHD. That's crazy. Y'all saw how I died? But yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of issues with that too. I still kind of do. I've gotten better with it too. As an adult, you kind of learn you don't really have a choice. As an adult, you're just gonna have to do a lot of shit you don't feel like doing. Like, I didn't want to work at Kroger and Zaxby's and all that other bull crap I had to do back then, and a lot of other things I didn't want to do in my job. So you just learn. You just got to get over that shit, man. There's stuff within the streaming sphere that I don't be wanting to do sometimes, but I do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So like, you just kind of learn that you just got to do shit you don't want to do sometimes. It's just part of being an adult. And if you have ADHD, you even more so got to do that. Some tips my mom gave me, because I didn't think my mom had it, because she's one of the most organized, super smart, super together person I've ever met in my life. But now that I'm older, I'm really starting to see how she's ADHD though, because her patience is really short, and so is her attention span for things. And her emotional regulation, thinking about it as a kid, was really awful. Now that I'm thinking about it, when I was a kid, I could tell her emotional regulation was not good. I thought it was just because, oh, well, maybe she's just an emotional person, but it's starting to kind of click a bit more. Also, GG's. Fish oil sucks. Wait, why you say that? That's random. Closest I can think of is pre-cal or college algebra, which is like low-level trig and calculus combined. Oh, yeah, they probably changed it over the years, man. Probably not even called the same thing anymore. Excuse me. Let me see. It's algebra 3 exists. Let me see. Excuse me. Yes, algebra 3 or advanced algebra does exist. Often as a course that prepares students for college level math. Okay, yeah, so I guess it still exists. I guess it just wasn't in MIU school or whatever. Oh yeah. So what I was gonna say is that my mom compensates her lack of basically she knew what she had going on with her as far as like being unorganized and how not being interested in things can harm her and all this stuff. So she just fought tooth and nail to like not cover up for that. She basically compensated for it by like putting more work in to prevent those things. So my mom is ultra organized. Like, she's kind of OCD, but hers is also linked with that too. Like, she's super OCD. So she's like abnormally organized and cleanly. Like to the point where like if you're eating at home, she's literally wiping behind you as you're eating. Like if I'm walking around the kitchen and I'm fixing something, she's right behind me with a rag and spray and cleaning everything as I'm moving. Like, the moment anyone's done with the bathroom at home, she's already cleaning it immediately after. Like, if she can tell, like, I couldn't get away with shit when I was younger. If there was a picture hanging on the wall and it was like 10 degrees to the left, she noticed that something's wrong. Like the whole fucking room is off at that point, basically. Like she'll like go into a big fuss about it. She's very, very funny about that. Like, Deaf to Kids. She's like, Deaf to Kids like an exaggerated version of her. And it's hilarious. I thought somebody was gonna pick that up. Okay. Nobody wanted to get the Rainmaker. Okay. You're dead? I'm dead. Not gonna lie, that kind of sounds like the whole I don't struggle with the thing because I developed system. Neurology people like, what? That doesn't require. Assisting with your mom being really organized. Yeah, basically. Like I guess some things made sense to her after that. After she found out she had it, but I was totally shocked that she had it. I'm like, how do you have it? But my mom is, I'm actually more patient than my mother is, which is hilarious because I'm very impatient. What up, applesauce? How we doing? Oh damn, I thought he was still here. Oh shit, I thought, why isn't nobody picking the Rainmaker up? I get they're all long range. I thought I had enough time. Nah, she definitely has OCD. I'm pretty sure she does. When we grew up. Wait, hold on. I have to read that in a second. Every time I'm about to like fully read that, like something happens on here. Okay, here we go. Hey, I ran out. You got the worst time. Get out of here. I was telling RC at the beginning of the stream, I've been playing Ratchet and Clank on Rift in Time. That shit's so good. Such a good game. The little things. I'll go into that in a second though. I forgot what the hell I was talking about. ADD, thought it was disobedient, but the study of it, how crazy far now. Yeah, because a lot of people are like, oh, just whoop the kid. That'll fix the problem. It's like, not necessarily, because I got whooped a lot, but that didn't necessarily improve my grades and shit. Like, that didn't fix anything for me. Like, it helped make me not an asshole, you know, like it taught me manners and, you know, stuff like that, but that didn't improve my grades or nothing for me getting whooped from having bad grades. It just made me more trickier. It made me a lot more trickier in terms of me letting my parents find out about my grades. Like the type of shit I do to like prevent my dad from seeing I had F's and stuff was ridiculous. Like I wait till he was asleep 5 and like, cause my dad worked I was such a sneaky kid, bro. And this is when I was like 11 or 12. Like, first of all, like I knew that my dad worked late night, so during the day he slept. He was like a bat or something. So like, he was a night owl. So like, what I do is I wait till report card day, and I let him sign the report card while he's still groggy and sleepy and shit. And I tell him it's like some other kind of form, and he like sign it. Some days I didn't get away with it because he'd be awake enough, and he'll get me later when I got home. But like most times I kind of got away with it. I do sneaky shit like that. Like that's the kind of stuff I do. I did try forging one time. I did try that old trick. That junk did not work. I tried a lot of different things. The moleculars in the air are moving slower today. Yeah, that's her exit. That's why I told you I couldn't get away with shit with that lady, man. Like, and it made so much sense after I learned more about her as an adult. Like, I see why I couldn't get away with anything. I'm like, why can't I get away with anything with her, man? And I'm like, well, yeah, because she could tell when anything's off in that goddamn house. Like, it's crazy. Like, if I move anything in, even right now, if I go home and visit right now and I'm in the kitchen and I move something on the counter in the kitchen a little bit, if I turn around if I leave the kitchen for 5 or 10 minutes to come back, it's going to be back where it was. I'm gonna try it just to troll her when I go home. I'm gonna troll her. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna like move like what she got in there, like the toaster. I'll move that shit like down. So I'm just gonna move it like to the side and I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna see if she moves it back. I probably shouldn't do that because that's like messing with her. I don't want to mess with her like that, but that is funny though. What's up, bro? My bad. I had to dip out pretty fast last time and I didn't catch your responses. Now that I don't remember. If you can remind me what we were talking about, then I can probably tell you. Maybe Dev the Kid is so cool because he's lost mom coded. That's true. You know what I mean? You like the way you think. The more tired I am, the harder to control the ADD stuff. Same. If I'm tired or if I eat too much sugar, I know it's when I eat too much sugar, the H part of ADHD comes out. Because there's a difference between ADHD and ADD. ADHD has the hyper part in there. So you're like, have way too much goddamn energy. Way more than the average person probably does. Or has better raps of. So When I eat too much sugar, I can get it's really bad. It happens when I get drunk too, surprisingly. I get very hyper. So I have to be very careful when I'm eating too much sugar sometimes. I get very, very hyper. The cookie jar is slightly left. Right, like, somebody move my cookie jar. A lot of kids probably took whoopings, but as soon as they got to college, just started goofing off. Takes reasoning too. It does. Yeah, just whoop the kid, I don't think is enough. There's plenty of kids that got whoopings that are not. I think whoopings help in certain cases, but I think it's not like a cure-all to everything for every kid. It wasn't for me. It helped in a lot of ways, but it didn't help in all ways. So, Lux, I want you to turn the AC down by 1 and see if they notice. She probably will. She has a control. My mother's so funny, man. She probably would, to be honest. It's funny because I'm kind of like that too, but I'm not as organized as she is. Like, some people would probably think I'm a little disorganized because of the way I do things, but it's like a weird kind of organization to my disorganization. Does that make sense? Like if I have a pile of crap, I'm not quite like that. But you see my room is together. But like, okay. Something for me, like if you see it, you might think it's disorganized, but for me, I know exactly where it is. Like, I'm that kind of person. Like, I know exactly where my wallet is supposed to be. I know exactly where like my keys are in my room. I put them in the same exact place every single time. I put my wallet in the same exact place every single time in my room. I always put my wallet in the same part of my pocket every single time, same with my keys. My phone are in the left pocket, keys, chapstick, and musical AirPod thing. I don't wear AirPods, I wear the Samsung Buds, but musical headphones are all on the right pocket, while in the back. I think most people have it like that, but it has to be like that for me, because if it's not, when I'm looking for it, I'm gonna go fucking bananas. I'm gonna get really upset. So there's a slight organization to my disorganization. Like, even with my folders on my desktop, like I have everything set up a specific kind of way. So that way I know where it's at, and when it's not where it's supposed to be, I get really mad. So, or I get very frustrated. That's the way I keep saying really mad. I gotta stop saying that. People think I just get mad, but yeah. Right after MVS shut down. Wait, it's already down now? Multiverse is done? I thought it wasn't until like May. Shit. I forget what exactly was said though. Yeah, me too. I thought they consolidated ADD, ADHD into inattentive and hyper type. Yeah, that's what I thought it was, right? Because ADD is just, you know, like you said, it's like ADD is the attention deficit. ADHD is the hyper attention. So you have the attention deficit and you're hyper as fuck too. Like you have just way too much energy. And that's why people that have ADHD usually have to take Ritalin, ADHD, to calm them down. I took Ritalin, but it kind of did a little bit too much to me. Like, I was like, all my family members were very, very like afraid back then, because they said I went from like a super hyper kid to like, I'm just like barely talking. I'm just like a zombie basically. And I was just tired all the time, they were saying. So there's a very big transition. And I'm somebody that don't really like using medical anything. Like, I don't like taking things to fix things that's natural about you. I am definitely like that. Outside of maybe like melatonin, but it took me a while to warm up the melatonin too. Fuck, you got me, good shit. And my parents understood that. I can't remember the last time I got a whooping. Oh, you might need one. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I don't really think whoopings are necessary all the time. I'm dead? Okay. Oh, now I'm dead. Shit. Bros living step by step. Wait, bros giving a step-by-step guide on how to rob him. Yeah, I thought about that as I was saying it, but none of y'all are that fucking crazy. So, I'm not concerned. Whoa! And then I don't really like carry my shit on me all the time anyway. Like sometimes, cause you know, we got like shit, like money and all that stuff. So let me catch up to the chat. I don't even notice the temperature being one different, funny enough. Somebody told me to scroll up. I'll scroll higher. I felt like that's a solid way to incur the full-fledged wrath of a grown woman. You talking about trolling her like that? Yeah, I wouldn't do that. You at your big age messing around like this, and then some more stuff? Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, Multiverse is Infinite. That's what we were talking about. It's a fan-made game. Okay, I think I was gonna ask, how is that game gonna be online in any way, or is Parsec gonna be needed? That's what I was asking. That's what it was. It was about Marvel. It was about Multiverse is Infinite. I just don't mention it much anymore because I don't get those hyper surges. I don't either. It just depends for me. Like, I think mine comes out with my dancing, and then, like I said, when certain things happen to me, sometimes it comes up. Findel's still trying to get his kids together. I would even notice the temp being one different, funny enough. I'm kind of funny about that too, to a certain degree, but because I'm real sensitive to temperatures. I don't like being too hot and I don't like being too cold. So, me too. If someone moves that, I'm flipping out. Wallet bulges are very obvious anyways, and there you have it. If sometimes I have to drop stuff slightly different and it's practically lost, yeah, exactly. You can call me CJ, man. That's fine. DJ's fine. Just not any other kind of name outside of that unlocks it. You was diagnosed young? Oh, you have it too? How many of us have ADHD? I think all of us in here probably has it at this point. But that's why I say I'm curious about how many people was diagnosed and didn't have it, because I feel like everyone I know that's gotten diagnosed has it. Takes one to know one. My autistic homie said you might be autistic so many times. Well, they say that it's linked. They say that autism and ADHD is linked in some ways, or there's some little underlying with that. Autism and OCD have like some kind of thing. Some people from the PSG team are helping on it. Oh, that's so cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's going to be online with only peer-to-peer capabilities at first, but regular matchmaking and everything coming. So how is that gonna work? Because can't they try to get that shut down? I guess not if it's free, right? It had to be completely free, because the moment they try to add any kind of money thing to that, it's over with, dude. I hope they still have the Powerpuff Girls. The Powerpuff Girls saved that game for me. the Pop-Up Girls is what kept me playing multiverses, so I hope that they keep them in. What's especially concerning is the two completely unrelated people with autism ADHD have told me that we're in the same exact wavelength. Like, how come, bro? How can this be? Oh, you have ADHD too on me? I think you mentioned that. And they just got to the original voice actor for Black Adam to be voice actor for Infinite. Wow, that's crazy. That's pretty sick. I'm down for that. Do they have a video of that somewhere? Let me see. Multiverses. Infinite. Dude, that's pretty sick. What is that gonna be like? Well, there's already a Twitter page for it, for Marvel. MVS Infinite. Maybe I should follow this? Yeah, I'm gonna follow it. Fan project that aims to revive the full release of Multiverses. We don't own the rights to the name Multiverse or Warner Brothers IPS. Yeah, I see it right here. We're happy to announce, wow, he is coming back. This confirmed now, Applesauce. We're happy to announce that Bob Carter is back as Black Adam. Yeah, so this is gonna be a damn thing. Wow, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy, bro. What skins would you like to see in MVS Infinite? Where perk would you like us to add? What balance changes will we have? Are all the characters coming back? This is pretty cool, bro. I like this. See, fans are cool. See, I'm glad we're in a time now. There's so many developers out there that can easily just move, and I'd assume that a lot of the people that got wrecked during this whole shutdown, because a lot of the Multiverses team probably was going to get screwed over by the end of this game. So this is probably a great way for them to get their ideas out there without their, their ideas is falling into the wayside. Oh, so they did a poll. People actually like the shields in Multiverses. That's cool. I kind of like it too. I like the concept of it. We're talking about Cartoon Network. Ben 10? Oh man, if we get Ben 10 in the game, bro, quit playing with me. Everybody talking about Harry Potter, like holy moly, moly, moly. This game might be crazy. All Multiverses ever needed was time. Keep the name Multiverse Infinite or change it. Keep the name. Everybody's saying keep the name. Maybe I feel like they should keep the name just for branding's sake, because it's easier for people to know what you're doing. But maybe so they can really keep themselves out of trouble, maybe they should change it. But I'm sure they talked about the legality of everything, so maybe they won't get smited. Let's see applesauce is on this page too. Hey, shout out to Penny's Big Breakaway. The game has amazing music. What up, Milty? Yeah, I'm just talking about me and what do you think here talking about? We're having one conversation about ADHD and ADD, and then we're having another conversation about apparently the team, some of the leftover team on PFG who made Multiverses along with Ben from Smash Bros. They're making a new game. But not a new game, sorry. After Multiverse shut down, they're gonna do like a Project M type thing where they're gonna keep the game going. But they're gonna obviously spruce things up, make things the way people wanted it to be. Have it peer-to-peer online and all this stuff. They actually brought some voice actors are already confirmed to be coming back. Like Black Adam's voice actors already been confirmed to come back to do the voice and everything. So there's gonna be a lot coming up for that game. That's pretty exciting. I'm sure all the sadness and visceral is dissipated because of that, which is good. Hold on, this chord's pissing me off. Hold on. You'll play if they add Ben 10 for real, for real. Ben 10 would be a crazy thing. So whoever said that about wallet bulges is a thief. I won't say who that was. I only said that because pants feel uncomfortably tight and I'm always self-conscious about the way my stuff looks in my pocket. That is so funny. That's a funny thing to be self-conscious about, but I have an extremely thin wallet, so for that exact reason. And then nowadays I don't really have to carry a wallet because you know you can make purchases with your phone and your watch and all kind of stuff now, so a lot of times I don't really need to bring my wallet outside of having my ID card on me, so it's like a toss-up if I'll even have it. So that's why I said you can try to rob me if you want to, but you're gonna just be sad, especially after I retaliate on you. They are keeping the entire original cast, besides they have to make changes to Rain Dog because of the, yep, that is a PFG's character. I don't have to, that's cool. So yeah, I'm down, that's lit. I'm gonna stream Multiverses soon, maybe next stream, I don't know. I don't have a diagnosis of any sort, but I shit you not, I literally have every single one of my friends and acquaintances have suggested that I am ADHD. That's funny as fuck. My roommate at college is dead certain that I have either autism. You might actually have that shit then, bro. Then we didn't use some screenshots on the Discord server, sure. Send them over. I'll play if they add Ben. I love the fact they added shields to MVs. I do too, because it's easier to block a lot of stupid crap. Like, yeah, you don't have grabs to like kind of mitigate that in that game, but there's a meter to your grab, so you can't just grab. And it's also linked to your air dodging, which is also linked to how you do your combos and everything else. So there's definitely some sacrificing that like. Not gonna lie, lime water kind of slaps. Lime water, what kind of brand has lime water? Might drop juice entirely. Just start fruit water. How good is fruit water? Like, what's the benefits of it? Is that legal? That's the same thing I asked Milty. I'm assuming they went over the legality of doing this, but it's just a fan project right now, right? I don't think there may be anything wrong with them making a fan game, maybe as long as they don't have any kind of thing where you got to pay for anything. That's what I'm assuming. Maybe it'll be okay, but as legal as Project M was, yes, so yeah, as legal as that, so yeah. Now I feel like if Warner Brothers really wanted to be like, you can't use our characters F off, they could probably do that, because there's a reason why they stopped, you know, the project in the first place. So they may not like that people are still playing it, but I mean, again, if they're not making, because that could take away from something else they want to do. So maybe like they might do like what Nintendo did, where they let shit slide until it was inconvenient for them, like when they were releasing something similar, aka Mario 99. You remember that game, Super Mario 99, with that battle royale game or whatever? They got shut down, and then they released Mario 35 and they shut that shit down, so now we have nothing. But yeah, so you're telling me I'm able to do some Project M type techie combos, but now that's not what we said, Exit. We said that the game is similar to Project M in the fact that they're trying to continue a game on past its expiration date, i.e. like Brawl kind of died, but they kept it alive through Project M and Brawl minus and plus and shit. It's more like that. I'm not saying you're gonna be able to do like melee wave dashing and shit in in this game. You might, maybe they'll add that at some point, but as far as I know, I think this is just, they're just bring everything we like about Multiverses, because we don't want this game to be melee. We already have rivals for that. Like, the game should be different, but like I think that if they make it closer to how it was when the game first came out, you know, during the beta, you know, but while adding in some of the newer things that was cool, we might have something really neat on our hands. So yeah. Yes, sir. In fact, Multiverse Infinite is a thing with white mini tears from my face. Oh, you were actually kind of sad they were closing it down, man. That's cool. I mean, the game's cool, man. Like, I shit on multiverses a lot, but I play it too. You know, like I don't shit on it a lot. That's not true, but I do talk some shit about it. But I do play the game. Like I play multiverses, and I actually kind of enjoy it. You know, I think it's fun. It's just annoying sometimes, man. Like if they just fix certain things about it, I think it'd be pretty decent. If they made if it was more 2v2 focused like it was before, I think it'd be way better of an experience. He didn't have to go below the desk to vape blocks. We don't. That's crazy. That's crazy work. I doubt they'll care unless they start charging money. I think they'll care only if they do money thing, or like I said, if they have an idea of what they want to do with these DC characters or Warner Brother characters, or they come out with another kind of thing and they don't want the attention being on that game. That's probably when they'll do. Uh-oh, I just cut my monitors off somehow? How did I do that? Oh my goodness, how did I do that? All I did was push this back. How did I do that? Now they're not cutting on. Oh my gosh. God damn it, what did I do? Hold on. Okay, the cord came out a little. Okay, there we go. I'm about to tweet that because I don't want this monitor to get messed up. A very expensive monitor. Okay. Can't afford for this bad boy to go down on me. All right. Every time he gets robbed, it's actually a test. That's crazy. Lots of tech guy doesn't get robbed, he delivers. It does 100% shield damage, and you can do it. Wait, you have to shield break. You do have the shield break, so yeah, that's true. Yeah, you definitely do have that. I don't really use it because not a lot of people shield, or at least at the level I'm at, people aren't really shielding like that. Oh shit, I still got a lot more to do with this thing. I legit cut lime. Oh, so you actually make lime water yourself? Yeah, lime water is healthy too. Like lime and lemon water is pretty healthy, as far as I remember at least. So that's kind of MVS's grab. That's true. Well, I guess it's the grab in the rock paper scissors scenario of that. Where's the piece, Pac-Man 99? Yes, you notice how that game shut down and they released a somewhat inferior but kind of superior version. Like it's kind of weird. I don't know what to think about that other battle royale, because the other battle royale actually isn't bad, and there's some things they do in that one that I think is actually better. I think in that other Pac-Man game, like there's actually more direct interaction with players, but the game just feels less. It feels kind of cheap to play on. Not cheap like broken cheap, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel like they really gave a shit to some degree. It's weird. Like that other Pac-Man game felt like a love letter. The other one felt like just a mobile game. They just threw on stuff. All fiddlesticks. Didn't have. Wait, I haven't heard someone say IE IRL probably once, and really, that's crazy. I think we say that a lot at my job, like in my IT job, like my team, we say it a lot. Like IE this and that, this and that. So that's where I hear a lot. That's probably where I got it from. I'm dead. I dropped it for a while, but season 5 is so good. I'm so hooked on it that I haven't played Smash in months besides like twice. That's wow, dude. But I can see that honestly, because when Powerpuff Girls came out, I think they already did a speed buff during that time when they came out. I think they sped up the game a little bit during that time. And I was having fun with it. And then the Powerpuff Girls are already like one of the fastest characters in the game. If I remember correctly, they're pretty fucking fast. So I would assume they're probably about the fastest. This song is so good, by the way. This remix is good. It's about to come up. But yeah, so that game feels so good, man. Like, and then I'm a huge fan of the Powerpuff Girl. Like, I love that cartoon so much, especially as a kid. That was one of my favorite cartoons on Cartoon Network to watch, along with Dexter's Laboratory, Ed, Edd n Eddy. So I have like that childhood bond with the characters. I've been watching them since I was like 2, 4, something like that. So yeah, it's crazy work. What up, Pastries? What's that clip? You guys have to check it out. I didn't know I had a clippable moment today. He's back, scatter quick. Chair probably trying to overthrow him. No, that's facts. The chair was stomping me out on the ground. I just couldn't see it. Well, I meant the new shield break attack is the counter shield. No, I knew what you meant by that. I like I said, I haven't really done it much. Even though I know it's like a thing in the game. But no, I actually enjoy that game, man. I think Multiverses is fun in its own way. Once you get past the BS, do you play 1v1s or do you do dubs? Because that's a big thing too. I only done singles like in recent time because Sonic Master didn't want to play the game with me anymore. No, it wasn't just me. He got tired of the game. Like, he doesn't like the way the game is, which is fair. Can't make anyone do anything they don't want to do. So I didn't really have anyone to play with. So I did singles mostly. So it feels bad because it's a port of a Pac-Man game that came out on Google Stadia. Wait, so that's not new? Well, it was obviously not new now. Wait a minute. So that wasn't like a new Pac-Man game at the time when they made that? It's just a port of a Stadia thing? That's why it feels so cheap like that? Oh, that's even worse. They shut down Pac-Man 99 for that? I mean, I get Pac-Man 99 probably wasn't making them any money. So like, okay, but I highly doubt this new one did too. I highly doubt it did more than that. I'm about to check on that. So. Oh, bro, my wife got me the entire series of the original Teen Titans Blu-ray for my birthday, bro. Oh, I know you was hype. Especially with Raven being in that too. You do 1v1s and 2v2s? Who do 2v2 with? Should I, bro, play with you? Please? Please play with me? Please? I need friends. I need people in my life. Please save me from my loneliness. W-Wife, Super W-Wife. Let me see what clip Pastries posted so I can see how long I need to ban him. Wait, it's not opening in the right. Oh, it's this one. Why this clip? How did you, like, wait, okay, I have so many questions. Why that clip though? Like, of all the clips. How did you even find that to, like, you would have to really search for that clip. That's so interesting. Everyone who bought it got scammed for real. I bought it. I'm not gonna lie. I bought it. So I got scammed. I actually had fun with it though. I thought it was okay. I just didn't know the stuff behind it. But yeah, they got me. They got me good. Hey, my wife, another IRL friend named Casey, real life friend from Smash. 14th hardly in the world. Damn. So you was having a good teammate. He actually lives in GA. That's pretty cool. See, I'm not as good as those people. But I'll be pretty decent. It would be fun to play. I just like to have fun because being jump scared by Frillish was funny. That is funny. But I mean, but how did you? How did you? How can I ask this question? I think you get what I was trying to say though. It's not like why that one. I guess it's more like how, because like that's not like. You'd have to really dig for that, I guess. Like, were you just were you like on a binge through clips and found that one, or you just always thought that was funny? You just had it saved or something. I guess that my question is more surrounding like, why did you have the clip at this particular juncture? I guess because it's very funny and interesting to me. That's all you need, really? Yeah. I'm decent at multiverses. I almost got the platinum rank when I was playing the last time within like a week or so. So I was climbing a bit, even though there's a bunch of sweats on that game like crazy. And of course I got all my experience from playing the original multiverses back in the day, so. But yeah, I'm not like super duper great like that. Now Flash Party was the quote unquote smash killer for me. Once I got on Flash Party, it was over with. Like that killed Smash for me and Sonic Master. It was a 1-2 combo. So Rivals of Aether, yeah, this song's fire. It was a 1-2 combo. Like Rivals was the one person that like, you know, I was eyeing like, you know what? I kind of like this a little bit better. I'm getting treated a bit better over here kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it was catching my attention. And then I was playing that for a while. And it was making me question my love for Smash. And then I finally, you know, I got into Flash Party and it just destroyed it after that. So for Rivals of Aether, you can blame Super J for that. And for Flash Party, you can blame Milty for that. Because Milty kept bugging me to play it. Only for him to not like the game and leave too, which is hilarious, by the way, because he kept like, you gotta play this lot, you gotta play this lot. Like, you know what? I'll try it, and then he got off too. You know, getting off himself. Oh, clip scavenging. Oh, I got you. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Should I do the same thing? I got some very good clips that I need to post on stuff. I have very, very good clips. So. Have the one where you gambled going on DeviantArt. That's funny. Well, I guess I can't say nothing because you has some clips in his pocket too that he's just ready to just like, he got like them shit's like a damn trap card or Yu-Gi-Oh! Like he's just ready for the right opportunity to throw that shit out. Oh yeah, bro, we'll body people. That shit's funny. And I use Raven also, so that'd be even more funny. My pop-up girls are ignorant though, I'm telling you now. I'm a freaking beast with them. Cause like it'd be really fun too, because again, you're used to me using zoning characters from Smash Bros. But like I said, any other game I play, I main like super aggro fucking characters. So like, and the pop-up girls allows me to do that. And I'm a freaking monster with them, bro. I'll be mauling the hell out of people with bubbles. If I switch to bubbles, bro, I'd be mauling people, bro. Because even in Flash Party, I mean, like my main is like one of the most aggressive characters in the game. Like she's like Mithra on Mess or something. Like she's like Mithra, like with like injections. Like I can't even describe it. She's crazy, and I use her, and then I use a character that's like Zelda. If Zelda was super busted, that's my other main. And my other main is I don't even know how to describe her, but she's this Marvel vs. Capcom combo character. And those are my three mains on there. And then on Rivals of Aether, I main Clarin, which is like Roy mixed with like Meta Knight mixed with like, oh my gosh, y'all are not making this comeback. Screw y'all. Get them out of here. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. My ego wouldn't be able to handle me losing right now. Get this shit the hell out of here. I'm out. We get this shit out of here. I got to work for this. All right, I'm just gonna hold it now. Wasting time. Well, I should probably just go, huh? Damn. Home, oh man, Rivals of Aether 1 Home. Home is like Peach, but like super OD and broken. She's omega aggressive. So like, yeah, like Linne, one of the most fastest aggressive characters in Under Night, and I play the shit out of Under Night. That's an anime fighter. I main Cammy in Street Fighter, one of the most aggressive characters, probably the most aggressive character in Street Fighter. I also used get him out of here. Yeah, I typically main aggressive character. It's just ugly. Raven's kind of bad in my opinion. I agree. I think she has potential, but I agree. I don't think she's that great. I don't play enough to be able to say if she's like bad or trash, but from me using her and playing against her, I don't think she's like as good as other like players or characters. Did you peep the new Smash game on the block that emphasizes fighting game S combos? I did. I forgot what it's called, but I know which one you're talking about, because I think Void and them was trying it, TK Breezy and stuff. It looks cool. It looks cool. I wouldn't mind trying it sometime. The thing with me is I don't know how I'm gonna want to play that. Because like for regular fighting games, I use a fight stick to play. And then for platform fighters, obviously I'm gonna use a controller. So it's like, what am I gonna want to use in this game? Oh shit. Oh, you wanted to play Miyu? How long am I streaming for? I'll stream till like maybe like 10, 20, something like that. You can hop in next round, Miyu. I'm so sorry. Do you still want to play? Papa Girl is so hard to deal with in 2v2s, dude. I still need to get a hold of them, or get a hang of them in 2v2s. Cause they're kind of, I'm so used to using them in 1v1s and like relying on myself. So, you know, my character and then buff touch the death combo zoners had to drop it. You talking about multiverses or? Oh, you talking about the other one? That's funny. That's funny. But the best characters in the game, Milty, aren't even the zoners in Flash Party though. I was there when it all happened. Oh, with D, at least that's funny. Yeah, that transition was nasty, bro. But Rivals started it. I think if I've never played Rivals, I probably wouldn't have got weaned off of Smash like I did. But Rivals of Aether just felt too good to play, man. Like I got my fucking ass kicked on that game like crazy when I first played it. But I just like that game just felt too good. I just got spoiled. Then he had it roll back to Rivals 1. If Rivals of Aether 1, I was like, oh, it's over with. It's over with. I'm never coming back. Like, why would I go back to playing in delay again and lag? Like, why would I do that to myself on a game that's way better? Like, what? And it had everything I liked about older Smash games, but like way more. Like, that shit's crazy, bro. Flash Party was kind of that for me. The original Flash Party was kind of like that. Uh-oh. Yeah, drop that shit, bro. Let that hurt go real quick. Woo! I'm out. Dang, I couldn't freaking do his ult. That sword's been after me for a hot minute. Damn. Home did it for me too. I love Home, bro. I don't even care if they like, oh man, Pome's not the same as she was in Rivals 1, or they changed something. I don't care. If she's fun, then I don't care if she doesn't feel like Rivals 1 Pome. I could care less. As long as she's fun, that's fine. Like I'm not expecting Pome to be the exact same way she was. That's also kind of why I don't want to play Rivals 1 just to play with Pome like that, because I don't want that memory to be etched into me quite like that. So yeah, but I still got Clarin anyway in Rivals 2 regardless. I got all that time I put into her, so. If I killed him, that would have been some nasty work. You said Roy, I thought you was talking about Bowser Jr. skin. Nah, not the Bowser Jr. one. Oh yeah, Papa Girl is crazy. Bro, since I've used them, they've nerfed them almost every fucking patch of the game, which is so funny. Because every time I get back on, I notice something different about them every time. Like, damn, something feels off about them. Like, oh, they nerfed them. Because I remember I was maining them during the time when they had their damn touch to death combos, and then somebody found another 0 to death combo, and then somebody else find another 0 to death combo. Like people keep finding 0 to death combos with them, and they keep having to nerf stuff. But I want to say they're probably not as busted as they was before. But goddamn, when they saw that, man, that first patch one was crazy. Oh, no worry, applesauce. Yeah, we're all good. Okay, nice. Zoners, touch the deaths. I don't have to be the best kid. I have to be, as long as they're strong and prevalent enough to irritate me, stop me from wanting to play. That's fair. Look, I can't change your opinion on the game and the character that you have to fight against. So yeah, if you're not having fun, no, don't play. I don't play games that genuinely irritate me anymore. Getting too old to rate. Same, big same on that. That's why I don't play Smash. Because Smash just, if the ratio of fun to irritation playing a game is too high for me, I'm getting the hell off of it as soon as I can. Like if I get on Splatoon and I feel that annoyance meter go up too high, I'm just gonna turn it off and come back another day. It's not a big deal. Because I really had to sit down one day and ask myself, like, why do I play video games, right? Why do I play video games? I play video games because it's relaxing for me. It's good to kind of get away from, to take a break from IRL stuff. I like, mastering something and, watching the progression of learning things and skill stuff. Why do you like fighting games, Lox? Or why do you like competitive games? I like competitive games for the same reason I mentioned. It's fun to I like when people are using everything in their pool and arsenal of play, and then I have to try to find a way around that. I like doing that. So with that being said, I'm like, okay, I like playing video games. I like competitive games. I like competing. So what's the big deal? And then what I don't like is when those things are impaired by things out of my control, right? Like I don't like if lag is preventing me from being able to play the way I want to. I don't like if it's like, well, your character just sucks against this character and this character is just way too busted for you to do anything about it. And yes, that happened in Brawl, for sure. But I still like Brawl despite that. I just gave up my integrity in that sense and just started maining characters that were a lot better in a lot of cases to compensate for that. I did the same thing in Smash 4 to continue to have fun. But yeah. So yeah, I 100% agree. Like video game, you should be playing. Well, I mean, I can't tell you how you should be experiencing video games, but if you're gonna play video games, I'm assuming most people are playing it as a way to, it's escapism. It's a way to get away from like all the annoyances of life and shit. While also being able to test your skills and do whatever. If you're not having a great time doing it, you shouldn't be doing it. I mean, you should be doing something else that's more relaxing. So that's why, henceforth, why I play games until I get annoyed and I get off of them. And if a game consistently makes me irritated and there's just no other way around it, I'm just gonna stop playing the game and I'm gonna move on to something else. Like I said, Smash Bros did that to me. Sometimes, yes, I've had these talks with Sonic Masters. Sometimes I miss Smash, I guess. Like I'll be like, oh man, I have nostalgic feelings for it, but then it's like, Mega Man's in the game, but it's like, is it worth my mental health playing this game? Because this game's really gonna frustrate me when I play it. So I'm like, when I can just play something I have more fun with, like Flash Party and Rivals, is way more balanced than Smash Brothers is, and the connection's a lot better, and it's way less toxic, I'd rather play those games. Period. Playing Smash Bros. So there's trolls on every game. You can't escape that. There's trolls on Rivals, there's trolls on Flash Party, but the percentage of trolls and people not taking the game seriously is a lot higher on Smash Brothers, simply because of the nature of the game itself. Like it's a fucking big ass Nintendo franchise that appeals to casuals first over competitive play. So obviously there's gonna be more Timmys and Jimmys and Tommies playing the game than like, than like Sweat Lords. So that's gonna happen. Whereas Flash Party, this song is so good. So I'm getting distracted because this song is so good. Meanwhile, Flash Party, hell, I would even say Multiverse to a certain extent. Multiverses, what's another game? Hold on real quick. Rivals of Aether. Those games were made with competitive people in mind first, which yes, it may be a detriment to a certain degree, because you know the game's not really gonna roll like it needs to. It's not gonna be as big as Smash. But as far as playing the game goes, I have a hell of a lot more fun with it because it's built for me. Like, it's built for players like me when it comes to Smash Brothers. So let's have a lot more fun with those kind of games than like the other one. But yeah. Shout out to Substance of the food variety. I agree. Fluids from bags into needles are pretty good, but they're just not quite the same. Huh? Are you talking about like IVs or something, like them food things, them food packets you gotta like stab yourself to eat and shit? Little juice packs that you put into your veins and shit? This probably isn't worth it. I'm not the one shooting that besides this person. I'm just gonna wait. IV hospital. I actually had an IV before. It's such a weird feeling having like cool liquid slowly draining into your veins and your bloodstream. Such a weird feeling. What's up, Darkly Lit? Also, welcome. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We're almost 2 hours into the stream. Thanks so much for tuning in so far. Definitely appreciate you guys and whatnot. I'll post a schedule up for the rest of this week soon. As a reminder, because I forgot to put it on Twitch, not Twitch, I forgot to put it on Discord. We will be having a movie night coming up in on Sunday. We're gonna watch the original Mario movie, the 90s one, the best one, the one that the box office success, the one that got the Grammys and stuff. We're gonna be watching that one on Sunday in the Discord, probably around 7 o'clock, which is our usual time of watching things. We're definitely about to lose this match. Good comeback, other team. Wait. This is doable. I got my ult coming up too. Nerf splashdown. Please jump off. Thank you, Miyu. Miyu, you're such a genius. Man, oh man, Miyu. I don't care what Milty says about you, Miyu. You're a smart guy to me. Ew. What's ill? Smash more fun in person. The main issue with online is that you're not near the other person, so they'll troll because they're... Hold on, I'll read that in a second. All right, 3 of them are dead. Get this thing up out of here. I'm by myself. I'm banging the hell back. I will be doing this though. I wish you would try to grab it. You freaking... I'm killing it. Wait, no, I'm not. I was about to jump off the cliff. Should have jumped off the cliff. I should have did it. She just did it. Hold on, I'll read the rest of your comment after I'm done. What you been playing recently, Darkly Lit? Been up to? I'm so excited to play more Ratchet and Clank tonight, dude. I've been having so much fun with Rift Apart, man. Like, I love Ratchet and Clank. Like, I'm not like an OD fan. I haven't played like every single game, but I've played about 3, maybe 4 of the games. And I guess that would make me kind of a fan. But because I played the I said All Lives Matter. I played Size Matters on PSP, enjoyed that game, beat that game. I loved which one was that? Shit. I had Full Frontal Assault, but that game was so bad, bro, for me. It wasn't bad. I really didn't like that game. I did not like Full Frontal Assault. So I returned that game viciously and expeditiously. That game had to go. Why are you not jumping off the cliff with that, sir? Sir? Why did you not just go off the cliff this way? Help me blow this up, please, so we can get this out of here. Thank you. I'm out. You're not gonna catch me. I'm running for my life. They got one final push left, guys. Stay close. Don't do nothing crazy. I'm sitting right up here in case they do some BS. I'm waiting. I'm gonna also stay away from you guys because I don't want us all dying from one ult or I'm gonna scream. I'm literally gonna scream if that happens. Okay, cool. All sizes matter. No, but no, I'm gonna play but no, so I played that one. I also played I lost my train of thought. What else did I play from Ratchet and Clank? I played Size Matters. GG's, by the way, Milty. Not Milty. GG's me, by the way. Good shit. What else did I get? Well, Front of Soul wasn't that great, so I returned it. I played the absolute hell out of which one was that? All for One. All for One was so good. Oh my goodness, that game was so good. I beat that game with my roommate back in college like at least 4 times with 4 different people. That game was so fun. It was multiplayer and everything. Still grinding Splatoon 3. Nice. TFA. What's TFA mean? Excuse my ignorance. Smash is more fun in person. Boom, 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 near the other person, so they'll troll less, blah, blah, blah. You're away with it. They don't be doing anything wrong at all, but you'll assume the worst of them and their thought process because it's easier to picture your opponent as an idiot or an asshole because you can't really see in person. That's true. It's why I like to talk trash online games. You're already the villain in your opponent's eyes. Might as well send it. In nature. That is such a psychologically kind of psychotic way to look at that, and I kind of like that shit. I'm not gonna hold you. That shit's funny. That's a funny way to look at that. That is true, because to me, everyone's an asshole to me. Like no one, especially in a fighting game, like you're not a nice guy to me. You're trying to defeat me. You're trying to beat my ass. Like why would I think you're a good person? Like what? Like you're a villain to me. Like I remember I was talking trash to Super J one time we were playing. He's like, "Dang, Law, you talking so much trash?" I'm like, "Of course I am." Like what? Like you're my enemy. I want to destroy you. Like in my mind, I want you to perish when I'm playing in a fighting game. Why would I want to say nice things to you and be nice to you when I'm playing a fighting game? We're fighting each other. I'm trying to kill you in the game. Like what? I'm trying to destroy you in everything that you are. And in a game, in a fighting game, there's so much mental stuff. Like I'm trying to mentally destroy you while I'm playing this game. Why would I be nice to you? You're my enemy. I can't stand the way you smell. I'm trying to destroy you in this game. If you're not thinking like that when you're playing fighting games, what are you fighting for? In the words of Zero. I'm adding that as a soundbite thing too to redeem. Like what are we fighting for then? Like what's the point? Oh, thanks for asking. Oh, of course, no worries. How has the grind been? Do you grind in rank mode, I'm assuming? Where's he at? Where's that person at with that Rainmaker? I gotta let him know. Y'all notice I've been playing real good recently on Splatoon. Like I'm getting my groove back. I'm still not 100% there, but I'm able to transition between this and Marvel Rivals pretty decent though. He's like, I'm dead. Okay, there we go. I don't know how he missed that. That's crazy. I was literally in his face. The sword has such wide range. All he had to do was breathe and I would have died. Why am I the ink at the worst time ever? He should have, dang, that's crazy. Dude, I got #1 splat assist and #1 score. I ain't even warmed up yet. I'm locked in. Hey, go do it. Do that shit. But yeah. You had a point there, Miyu. Not Miyu. You have a point, Milk Tea, about like the online versus offline. Son Master tried to say that I probably feel different if I played Ultimate offline. He says it's much better offline. Because I only play Ultimate online. Like I think I've only played Ultimate offline maybe like 2 or 3 times the whole time it's been out, and that was with Sonic Master. So like, yes, I'm a little biased in that way, but I mean, I'm only gonna play that game like online. Unfortunately, that's just how I'm gonna play it. So I have to judge it in that way. So GG's, damn. But that's the way I'm gonna judge it. You feel me? So it's like, I don't know what to tell you. I just don't have fun playing that game. I don't even know if playing that game offline would save the game for me as far as liking it goes, because there's just so many things that inherently that I don't like about that game. Like the characters, for instance. Like I would still hate fighting Min Min offline. I would still hate fighting Steve offline, maybe even more than I do online. I still don't like the way the game feels. I still don't like the buffer system. So it's probably still gonna frustrate me. Now, something I was thinking about, is maybe, and I think a lot of the issues with me coming back to Smash Bros every time is, again, I don't main zoners typically in games. I made it work with Mega Man and I made it work with Toon Link. And I know, like, from an outside view, it's easy to see, oh, zone a character, you're camping and this and that. But if you really look at me play, I'm actually way more aggressive with my zoning characters than it probably looks like. And it probably seems. Because in fact, I could probably win even more in Smash Bros if I was more campy than I am. I play extremely aggressive. But I will zone in order to, you know, play footsies and shit. But anyways, I say all that to say, maybe if I came back to Smash and I made a character more aligned with my play style, I would probably have more fun too. Request to join, or are you talking about music requests? You can redeem song requests if you want to play music in here. You can. There's not a lot of time left in the stream though, because I'm gonna be ending in a little while. But if you redeem song requests, then we could turn those on. Oh yeah, the ultimate offline is actually good. Yeah, music. Yeah, if you redeem it, you can with the points. You can do that. Oh, they got matching outfits. Isn't that cute? This song is fire. What the hell? What time is it anyway? 9:37. Okay, we got about 30 more minutes or so. Do you have enough points to redeem it? I think what I said is like 1,000 or something. Something doable. I need to add the other stuff on there. GG's again, by the way, Miyu. Good shit. We cooking. I knew that if we got on at the right time, playing the right mode, we'd probably be kicking a lot of ass. I could feel it. Because we were actually doing really good the last times. We just got hold at the end of all those damn matches every time. So I figured if we just got like a good like team and we have like a good little synergy going, like we probably wreak havoc on everybody. I could feel it. It is like a dice roll. But no, that's my feelings about Smash Brothers and my thoughts on all of it. But yeah, I think if I came back to Ultimate, maining a character that's more in my play style, I think it'd be a lot better. I just really love Mega Man, man. I just love Mega Man. And Toon Link is kind of more in my play style as far as being able to move around and be fast and shit. Cause I also like high mobility. I like high mobility characters a lot too. I got jump scared, that's why I got quiet. But like, I feel like I should be probably using somebody like Mithra and Pyra, honestly, because I actually was using them a bit at one point. Character like maybe like Mario or like Fox or something are kind of more my speed characters. I tried using Roy when I came back. He just doesn't feel right because I use other like aggressive sword characters in other games and they don't really fit me. So yeah, I don't like the way Roy feel. I don't like the way the sword characters feel in Ultimate, like compared to the other games. Because in other like Smash light games, or Smash clones or whatever, I use sword characters. But I don't like the way they feel in Ultimate in comparison. I'm using Mithra as Flash Party. Honestly, that might not be a bad take. I might need to actually just try that, to be honest. Because I am already using Mithra and damn Flash Party. So It's like, imagine if they made Mithra her own character and just made it more balanced. That's literally what Kamiki is. And like I said, Sia is my other main, and she's Zelda on meth. But I use Zelda in Ultimate right now anyway. She's just not as good. But yeah, I'm gonna try that. You know what? I might try that. I might try that someday. I may try getting on there and using characters that. You're back. I didn't know you left. I made a whole point based off of what you said. I was going off. It's all G. Long and short of it, I was saying that I think that maybe if I played with a character more aligned with my playstyle, I'd have more fun with the game, even offline and shit. Because I was saying that you made a great point about the game being better offline. And I think a lot of my annoyance playing now is because I'm Mega Man and I have the thought process to just run in and fight people, and I can't really do that like I want to, so I end up getting mauled. And it pisses me off. I gotta like literally like change the way that I think when I'm playing Ultimate, when I'm playing with Mega Man. No, bro, you are perfectly fine, Milty. I was trolling you. You're fine. Real talk. Cloud was another suggestion actually by Sonic Master. He was actually suggesting I use Cloud. Funny enough, because I use Cloud in Smash 4. I had a decent Cloud in Smash 4. And Cloud kind of has that sword character thing that I like, along with the aggression that I like too. I just hate Cloud's recovery. I can't stand his recovery. Diddy Kong is also somebody, because I love Donkey Kong as a series, and Diddy Kong's cool as fuck. He's one of my favorite characters too. To actually have that connection with him. Honestly, I should be maining Diddy, Donkey, and K. Rool, but only use K. Rool out of the 3. So yeah. Ken, Terry, Simon, Pac-Man for me. Pac-Man's a pretty solid choice. I like Pac-Man in this game because you can be aggro with Pac-Man in Ultimate. I like that. But Pac-Man's... Terry was fun. I like Terry. I will say that. Terry was a hell of fun when I first used him. I shouldn't have stopped. I shouldn't. What am I trying to say? Because I'm using a double negative. That's why this shit's awkward. I should have stuck. There we go. I should have stuck with Terry when I picked him up. I shouldn't have stopped using him. Roy fits my playstyle in Ultimate. You got to go close to personal. You know what? I think that makes sense, SSD Pro. I normally use Roy in other games, funny enough. Like in Project M, I made Charizard and secondary Roy in that game. And I use Roy in Melee too. Roy was the character I used a lot in Melee. In Melee, I made Young Link and Fox, and Yoshi, Peach, and Roy. But Young Link was my main. Young Link and Fox. Starfax. I'm dead? You gonna head out? Okay. Yo, take it easy, Applesauce. We gotta play again sometime, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for the alert. Bro, hear me out. Play Fox. So the funny thing, Milty, that was an incredible push right now. I'm not even mad. At this. Oh shit. Kazuya, Roy, Cloud, Smash are 3 different styles, so getting good with them takes time. It absolutely does. What I was gonna say is that what was I about to say? Play random and get acquainted with everyone. That's my angle to play. That's pretty funny. What I was gonna say is that I've always had a Fox in every game. Like Fox was my secondary in Melee, and Fox was basically my secondary in Brawl. I had a really good Fox in Brawl. He was damn near like one of my mains. In Smash 4, I had a Fox. I used Fox a lot in Smash 4 also. But I think I used more Falco after a while. I used a hell of a lot of Falco also. I used Falco in Brawl. I used Falco in Smash 4. I don't like Falco as much in Ultimate. I actually had a Fox in Ultimate. I used Fox a lot in Ultimate. So, so yeah. Still got #1 score booster and record score set, so I'm chill. That's what's up, bro. Uh-oh. Riding on the bus, riding on the bus. We'll give that a shot though, but Fox is hell to use online. So I still get screwed. I still gotta use them offline. I need like a online brainless character I can use that's fun for me. Online will always be the Achilles heel for me. Like I said, Cloud is a choice. Cloud's a very Wi-Fi character. Pretty easy. Or like I said, or just picking up Myther and Pyra again, like I was planning to do. But I don't want to mess up my Kamiki on Flash Party, so. I want to play Ape Escape. They need to make a new Ape Escape, man, or remake the first one and just do a whole bunch of shit to it. Okay, I want them to do that first. I want them to remake the first Ape Escape, but give it like everything the other 2 games had and like re-release that shit. This feels like a transition to talk about Smash 4 Bayo. How so? How so? What do you want to talk about with Smash 4 Bayo? I was talking about easy character to use online, busted and all that shit. But see, Bayonetta don't really fit my playstyle either though. Even though I actually use a Bayonetta kind of character in Flash Party also. Cause I use Tararara. But like, I don't really like Bayonetta. Not really a big fan of her. I actually prefer Corrin. Like when Corrin and Bayonetta dropped in Smash 4, I actually prefer using Corrin. Corrin's fun. I like Corrin. Corrin kind of fits my style too, even though Corrin's a little too slow and floaty for me in some cases, but Corrin definitely fits my style too. Oh shit, the thing ended. You go to the backside. No! No. Should have waited. Fox is mindless as hell, even online. If you keep it simple with dash attacks, nairs, tilts, jabs, or whip punch, everything ends up working surprisingly well. The only thing that sucks is if you fight against swords. Yeah, I guess I can agree with that. We'll see. I just have to try them. I mean, I use Fox in Brawl. So like, if I can use Fox in the Brawl connection, I think I should be fine. And Steve is cringe. Who's the cringiest character? Play them. Steve is the cringiest character, but I don't want to use Steve. I don't want to use Steve. I don't like Steve. I really don't like that character. I don't even like that character's in the game. Like, I don't. I would have preferred Master Chief over him, and yeah. Okay, I think it's really neat that Steve is in the game, just from a perspective of holy shit, look who they got in the game. I do think it's kind of cool. I don't want to fight against him, and I don't want to use him though. So that's the only problem. Like, I like Steve in theory and in concept, but application wise, I'm like, I'm good on that. I don't. Kazuya is the same thing. I'm glad Kazuya is in the game, but I don't like fighting against Kazuya, and I don't want to use him either. He's hype to watch, but to play against is not fun. And to use is probably fun, but I don't really like it, so. Oh shit. I'm dead. Good shit, good read. You know it's coming up the wall. I said I was gonna stop at 10:30. I'm probably gonna stop at 10. Cause my throat's starting to hurt from talking. And I gotta wake up early for a dang conference. I gotta like help do I gotta help host a conference meeting they're having tomorrow. So I gotta make sure I'm up early. And I got other shit I wanna do tonight, so. Probably gonna end in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Die, please. I think I goofed. Damn. Damn. Good try, good try, good try. Any character that touches you and you're liable to lose your life at any percent is cringe. Shout outs to Steve, Kazuya, Luigi, Rob. Yeah, I hate all those characters too. And it's crazy that Rob fits in that, considering, you know, what Rob is. Rob's a big giant robot. You know, it shouldn't be that bad, but he has such jank and zero to deaths. It is very frustrating. It used to be Ken and Ryu, but damn, they don't really phase my day anymore. I'm getting a lot of #1 splatters in these matches, or overall splatters, so I'm like I'm doing my job pretty well. I got #1 score boosted that round too, so I was doing pretty good. I was moving the score and killing. Why do you hate K Rool? I have a feeling why you probably hate K Rool. Why do you hate K Rool? I have a hunch why you hate that character. Really held their ground. Sniper was on it too. Yeah, that sniper was really good. I'm not mad at all about these matches, man. I've won enough today anyway where it balances itself out. Like, it is what it is. But I don't mind losing in games, but I don't feel like it's bullshit, I guess. Like, if I just legitimately just get slapped up, it's fine. If I play the best I feel like I could play and I lose, it's fine. I just don't like when I lose to outside forces. That's when I get annoyed. Steve is annoying every time I have to fight him, but funny as hell when I see someone get hit by the Trojan horse setup through a Twitter clip. He is one of those. It is funny watching people fight Steve. It is funny. Ken and Ryu are too fair when you can touch to death with Kazuya or be brain dead with Terry. Yep. I might just need to use Terry. I really like using Terry a lot. Like, when I was using him, Terry was so fun. I don't know, just have problems facing him. So the thing with, and who do you normally use when you're fighting him? Ken, my A1 pick. I practiced him. Oh yeah, Ken. There you go. Street Fighter in my life. Did not play him. That's cool, man. So you've mained him in every Street Fighter. It's funny when it happens to me. Oh, you laugh when Steve's freaking building caves on you to death. The man skyscraping you to the ceiling. That's funny. The thing with K Rool, man, is like K Rool has, and they've been buffing him too. Like, that armor is ridiculous. The crown is also ridiculous and neutral because it's slow. But if they space it right, it's frustrating to get to. His recovery is really annoying to counter off stage because, like, or, you know, it's hard to edge guard him properly because of the way his up B works. So it can be extremely frustrating. And I'm imagining with like Ken, right? You got fireballs and stuff, but like, you're an up close fighter. The belly, yeah, so the armor and shit. Like, the armor, the reflector, he can just jump off cliff and belly you when you're up being and you're fucking done for. It's like, you gotta hang that shit up. Like, what do you do against K Rool off stage with Ken? If you up B, you're getting bellied. If you side B, you're getting bellied. So it's just like, damn. Like, if a good K Rool, they know what the fuck they're doing. And you gotta watch out for the armor. You'd have to be really, 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 really patient in that matchup, I would imagine. Like, I don't use Ken, so I can't tell you what to do as Ken, but just if I'm just thinking like I'm using an aggressive character versus K Rool, you know what I'm saying, I would definitely, you know, you don't want to stay far away from K Rool. That's the problem. You kind of have to weave in and out against him because you don't want to be close. Once you're on him, you got to stay on his ass. You can't let him breathe. But then you also don't want to keep too much distance or he's going to cannonball you to death. And he's also going to throw that crown at you. And the cannonball is like impervious to everything. So is the crown. And the crown's really frustrating because it floats out and comes back like a boomerang. If you get a hold of the crown though, that's a big help. But yeah. Yeah, off stage, the real issue with Ken. That's where I get caught. Yeah, exactly. See, so it's like you have to be very tricky about your recovery. You have to recover high and low, like, to mix them up and stuff. And all of that. I don't have a lot of issues with K Rool like that because I mean I main Mega Man on there and Toon Link and shit. So usually I can just kind of like kick his ass pretty easily. I'm just thinking like if I'm like Falcon or Ganon. That's how I'm trying to think about this situation with you. But you have fireballs though, which is good. And if you get a hold of him, that should be free eats as far as comboing the shit out of him goes. But yeah, lost minute facts. I used to like I said, I use a lot of K Rool, so I'm speaking from from using him and just my experience with Smash games in general and matchups and stuff. So, but those would be my suggestions. I don't know any Ken specific tips because I don't use Ken. And something I'm learning to stop doing, if I don't know something, I'm not gonna pretend like I know it. You should only, if you're gonna give any advice or insight to somebody, it should only be from your own experience, or it should be from the experience of someone else that's went through it and that you learned from them with or whatever. That should be the only kind of, if anything else you're saying is usually either cap or is something out of your ass. And if you don't know, you should just say you don't know, and that's okay. So that's why, I've been trying to implore that. This remix is very, very fire with Sonic. No. Hold on, we moving. Damn it. Eyes twitching. That's so funny. He is really, really frustrating though. I can understand that. I actually hate DDD worse than I hate DDD more than I hate K Rool though, for sure. DDD is way more of an issue for me, at least. And I beat up DDDs. It's just frustrating, dude. Like, you ever won a match, but you're still pissed off afterwards? I guess you're still annoyed and tilted. That's what it's like fighting DDD. And they all fight exactly the same. It's the same madness when I fight them. It's just so annoying, especially in lag. You saying, bro, yes about DDD? I'm dead. No one wants to work for the honest dub in Ultimate. It's all about blowing up your opponent as fast as possible. And to be honest, that's just the meta of fighting games in general these days, and it's very sad. And more companies are starting to implore that into their games. Like, they're starting to they're designing the games to be that way because they know that people want to see the fast combos. They want to see all the bullshit. So that's what they're designing the games to be like, which makes sense from a spectator point of view. But it's damn, bro, it feels like a lot of the, a lot of the hard work is starting to leave, or at least I won't say that. A lot of the fundamentals, the reads, some of that stuff is escaping. Not everyone's like that, but it's starting to escape. Everyone just wants to do fancy combos and zero to depth. That's all people care about. That's it. Nobody cares about neutral and all that other stuff. So I'll do one more match, then I'm probably gonna cat for a bit and bounce. Every time I hear about DDD, it's always just hit the Gordo back, but when you got to do that every 3 seconds, it gets tiresome. It does, and then okay, just hit the Gordo back. What if the DDD knows you're gonna do that? Why would he be dumb enough? Why would a high-level DDD be dumb enough to just get bodied by their own Gordo? I'm sure they've already prepared for that already, and it's not like he can hit the shit back at you too. Or they'll just eat it in anticipation. That's almost okay, you're fighting Mega Man, just use a reflector. That's just not gonna work on me. You can use a reflector on me and it might work in situations, but that's not the answer, the number one answer if you're finding a good zoning player. They're gonna know how to. I bait out reflectors so I can hit people. You got to be very creative when you're finding someone know what they're doing. I don't like that one. Well, that one-dimensional way of thinking. Just do the thing and you win. It's not how that works. Said you carried. I was heated even after I whooped their ass by myself. Oh shit, boy. Yeah, people are gonna say whatever they can to protect their ego and make you feel bad for winning, basically. That happened to me too. Like, I remember one time me and Sonic Master beat this team on Brawl, and he tried to say that I was he said I was free, and I'm like, what the hell did that mean? Like, oh, that Toon Link was free. I'm like, how was I free and I beat you? What are you talking about? But it's like people will say whatever they have to, so that way it's ego. It's like it's a way for them not to feel bad about how they lost, and it make you feel bad for winning. So that's why you got to keep your psyche good, man, because people will try to take advantage of that shit. Yeah, Neutral's dying, companies are killing it. Yeah, pretty much. I know better now. They on that day forced me to go through some character development. That's good. That's good. And I'm sure there's gonna be sometimes if on the wrong day where your mental stack's full, it's probably still gonna piss you off, I'm sure. But as long as it's not like super detrimental to your mental state, I think it's pretty okay. Now I'm dead. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I wish I could use my damn ult right now. Recent example, Street Fighter 6 in Bison is disgusting with the neutral skips. Can kill you in 2 interactions, round 2 beyond that. How do we get here? Yeah, like, cause I be wanting to get back into Street Fighter 6, but I've been so out of the meta because I haven't played it in so long. It's like I don't want to get on and get hit with touch of depths everywhere. It's like, ugh. Which I heard, that's not a game is right now. Cause my friends play and have a great time with it, but I just don't know if I'm gonna have as good of a time as I did when I first started. The beginning of a fighting game, like when everyone's trying to get used to the game, is like typically the best part, the best time to play it. I want to do something different, actually slow the hell down. How did we get here though? Money, esports. Money, esports, exposure. Because back in the day, people didn't have the ability to look up top players to see what their combos were. All we could do was go based off of what we saw in game and in matches in real time. You know, I couldn't just go look up. I can't go look up Spargo and like study his matches. I can't look up I don't know, like MKLeo and look up his match. I couldn't do stuff like that back in the day. That's not something we could do. We just had to play the game and just get good. Like, we had to actually like practice and shit. And then like now, because of esports, and I think esports is good. I'm not trying to say esports is a bad thing, but it's just that like esports did also create, because along with the good, it also created a type of mindset where everyone just wants to be famous and make money. So because everyone wants to be the next big thing, they're skipping steps, you know what I'm saying? Very key, important steps in fighting games. There's been so many people that I've had to like, I won't say tutor, I've had to give tips to in Smash Brothers because they're really good at the game. They can tell me the frame data of my moves better than I can on my character, yet I still destroy them. There's been times where I've been months out from playing Smash Bros. Like I could be like, I haven't played Smash Bros in like a year, come back and still body those same people only because they still have not learned neutral. They don't know how to read. They don't know how to like, they don't know how to do basic fighting game fundamentals. They don't have fundamentals. That's a better way to say that. Cause I don't want to trigger Alexander Smith, but we're talking about neutral. But no, like they don't have fundamentals, like fighting game fundamentals. Good shit, you guys locking them down. That was a nail biter ass match, and I get to leave on a win. But yeah, that was a very solid game. Good shit, you guys. GG's, man. Thanks for playing, me and you. We gotta continue to play more, man. We make a really good team. It'll be a grind, but you could build some decent skill, I'm sure. Yeah. I know I can't play that game though. I'm already bad at fighting games. Let's see it. I just want Alexander Smith to say something. I be saying shit on purpose just to get him to say something. He ain't falling for my bait though. He ain't falling for my bait. But now I have to worry about dry brush combos and extensions when my hands can't keep up as is. I'm just not built for these new age games. That's crazy. That's crazy too that you're saying that, man. Because like, shoot, when I was at your age, man, I was still in my prime playing these damn games. I'm even outpaced in Call of Duty on the movement. At least Call of Duty is so crazy. I can't hit people like I used to every game. I do super high APM tech that caters towards the young sweats. That's funny. I would think the older games would too, considering there wasn't no balance in them before, and they didn't care about like ease of play back in the day. You just jumped on and played. But I do agree with the age gap thing. I think the age gap thing is probably more prevalent in your era of, you know, your 20s and shit versus me when I was in my 20s. You know, during these games, during the trends, because games didn't start getting super esportsy until I hit my 20s. So versus now, and they didn't get so like meta like they are now until that around that time too. So versus you, like you're like you've been swimming in it for so long, it's just getting more and more in that direction, you know. Also, these songs weird. Bro, I got 21 splats, same as the Luna Blast on the other team. You did pop off. Good shit, Miyu. As usual, good stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, y'all, this is the schedule for the rest of the week. I will be streaming on Friday, once again at 7:30 to 10 p.m. Even though I haven't actually been on at 7:30. I've been usually starting at like 7:40. But anyways, I'll be around starting at that time basically, and then on. I will also be, you old men. I'll also be back. I'll be streaming on Sunday. Not here, sorry. I'll be streaming the movie on Discord. So come through on Discord on Sunday to watch the Mario movie with us. Hang out with us. Have a good time. All that good jazz. I tear these kids up. Hey, you know, all power to you, man. Internet ruined everything. I am in the middle with that. I think there's good, like any tool, because internet is a tool. Like any tool, in the right hands it's great, and in the wrong hands it's bad. So I don't think it's all inherently bad. It just depends on who got a hold of it. In those games, you can run around and shoot and get kills. Positioning and timing was king. Now they introduce movement to the mix, and it favors the young and twitchy players that can run circles around you. Ah, okay. That makes sense then. It's a funny way I like our skill get worse when we haven't gotten close to that. I say more so than my skill worsening in itself. I will say that I definitely can tell there's a decline in my patience and also my reaction time as I've gotten older. My patience in the sense that like, I notice I get way more annoyed than I used to back in the day. But that could just be because I've been playing a lot more games. Like there's more, like I've been playing more games online than I used to. And then with my I have discovered a huge decline in my reaction time. I can say that. And I don't have the patience that I used to have to sit and grind a game. So I will say it's not so much that my skills are declining. My skills are the same. Or if anything, I'm probably better now than I was back in the day. But I think more so mentally, I think like in patience wise, I don't have the patience to grind games quite like I used to. And I know for sure my reaction time is not like it used to be. But that comes with practice. You can, through practice, you can make your reaction time a bit better. I just don't have the same thing. So yeah, that's basically what I was saying. I know it's delayed, but that's pretty much what I was saying. Like all of it just comes to, so if I can just accumulate it up, what I'm saying is basically that I don't have the time to put into games like I used to. And because of that, that hinders my ability in the game versus people that do have the time to do that. I work 2 jobs. And if you count this, it's technically 3 jobs. So like I work a job 9 to like, not even 9 to 5. I say from 8 to like 7 o'clock or 6 before I stream here. I work out. Yo, Perp with the resub. Appreciate you, big homie. 54 months. Thank you for the resub, man. Yeah, so I work like a almost 9 and 10 hour job, and then I have a second contract job that I do all the time. I work out, or at least I try to work out pretty consistently. And I do this. I stream from 7 to 10, and that's a lot. And that's not even counting all my personal life stuff that I have going on and the stressors I've had over the last probably 4 or 5 years, even up till now. So it's like my mental stack is really, really, really full. So with the time I have now, like it would just be a lot more conducive to me to probably just play like a one-player game or some kind of game like that doesn't require as much time for me to put in versus what I had before when I was just working at Zaxby's, where I had a lot of time to do stuff. But when I was working at Kroger or when I didn't have a job like in college or high school. So yeah, so that's why I say I do agree in a sense that my skills have not necessarily declined. And I know that for sure because I get on these games and I'm still kicking ass the same way I used to and even better. It's just more so that my ability to soak up energy, not soak up energy, to soak up information right now due to me being tired and mentally full most of the time, along with, it's really just time. Like the older you get, the less time you have for this stuff, man. Like, and that's not, and most of us saying this are single. Like if you have like a wife or kids or even a girlfriend, like you have to allocate time to those things too. And when you're older, you know, you have to allocate more time to those things. So all of that plus your career and everything else, man, is like, ain't got the time for it. So yeah. Man's got responsibilities, can't go grinding the game for 30 hours a week. Dude, when Smash 4 came out, I played that game so goddamn much. Dude, I played, let's all make sure we take our, that's funny. Geritol, that's funny. But I was gonna say that I played that demo with Mega Man. I think I spent like 5 hours a day just on the 3DS demo using Mega Man. And then when the Wii U one came out, I would literally allocate 4 hours of practice. Like, I'm not joking with you. I would play Smash 4 every day for 4 hours straight. I did that because I wanted to master Mega Man that badly. I can't do that shit now. Well, I technically could, but it's like an option, right? With the free time I have left after doing everything, do I want to sit and practice a game for 4 hours, or do I want to play maybe Marvel Rivals for a few hours and then eat and watch things? Because by the time I'm done doing everything work-wise, it's like near 7 o'clock. I have to go to bed by like 11. So it's like, I have to be at least laying in bed or settling down by 11. So that means I only have like a 3 hour block, really. They're really just 3 to 4 hour block to do anything. I don't want to spend all that time trying to grind a game. I don't have time for that. So it's like, that's where the difficulty comes in. But yeah, it's a time thing. The older you get, the more responsibilities you get, and it's just, I guess it's just easier and way lazier and more inaccurate, but it's just a lazier way to just say I'm old and they're young, so it's harder, basically. But if you want to dig deep, it's just a time management situation. Did you drink water in a way that made it feel like chocolate milk? Really, how did that, so it felt like, what did you do to achieve that? Also, thanks for that. 54 months is a long time, by the way, Perp. I appreciate that. On this question, what do you think is better, XP or Young Boy Reaction? What do I think is better, experience or Young Boy Reaction? Experience. Obviously. Experience is way better. I've beaten so many people. That can do 0 to, okay, I give you an example. Just yesterday I was playing Rivals of Aether, and I played against an almost master rank player. He was like in the 1300s or 1400s, right? And I'm barely in platinum, and I barely play rank mode on Rivals. I went toe to toe with him still, And a lot of that is due to all the experience I got playing like Smash Bros and other fighting games and video games in general. Undenied Birth, for instance. I took a long break from that game, came back recently, and I'm beating people. Like, I played a guy that literally had damn near, like, he had half health hitting combos. Like, you can't really zero to death in Undenied unless you're probably doing some ridiculous shit. It's not designed that way. But I had a guy that had like half health, almost quarter health combos on me, and I don't have combos like that right now. Well, I do have combos like that, but it's harder for me to do. Whatever. I beat him still, just out of just experience. Like, I just have a bit. I just had better whatchamacallit? I just had better fundamentals than him. So I beat him. I do it all the time in Smash Bros. There's so many times in Smash where I should probably lose. Well, theoretically I will lose because I'm not doing the most optimal stuff. But like, the person don't really know how to handle themselves in footsie. So I beat him. Like, so I 100% agree with that. You need the experience. Experience is very important. If you get a wipe, it's game over. It depends. If the wife's cool, it might not be, but ideally you should be spending your time with your lady. Daigo is older than us out there tearing kids up. Yeah. Not if the missus is better gamer than you. That's funny. Or better gamer though. Punk got Daigo's number. That example is interesting. I just don't feel like diving deep into that right now because I don't have a lot of time left. But I agree that he is tearing kids up. But as far as like, people question his like ability versus back then, but you got to take into account the people playing the game, people gotten better at these games now. Again, information is way more accessible. There's a lot that goes into that besides just, oh, he's not like number one anymore, so he's not as good. There's a lot of factors that plays into that. So, but like I said, I don't have enough time to sit and do a whole case study on that right now. So I'm actually about to go in like a couple seconds. Got called old at the rave this weekend. Damn, I'm sorry. I was actually with my nieces and I was telling them that I was like, I took them out to eat. And it was like, I guess they're coming to the realization that I'm like almost in my mid 30s. Like I'm 32, turned 33 in June. And they was like, man, it's just so weird thinking about you being in your 30s. Cause to them, I'm just still like in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? So there's more responsibility. Obviously not as much as school kid, but still. I finessed a tournament where I'm at against these youngsters a couple weeks ago just to see if I could still do it. Experience definitely saved me in that. Can't cap. That's what I'm saying. Like it matters. Like and that's why whenever I'm tutoring anyone in Smash or I'm giving tips or whatever, I don't really teach much, but people ask questions. I mean, Perp, you know, the way that I train people is like, I want you to use your mind. All of that tech skill shit will come over time. Like you can just do that from practicing, but like, I want people to think, like understand why you're running into the same thing over and over again. Understand why you keep getting hit in this situation over and over again. Like, understand why this situation is important here. Like, understand why you need to quit jumping here. Like, I want to expand the mind. People don't want to use their brain when they're playing. And I want to demolish that shit. That's why I love reading the hell out of people that think they're good. Is because they know combos and they know all this other shit. It's like, I like doing that. It's hilarious to me. I train with that shit first. You can go learn the combos and stuff from videos and shit, you know what I'm saying? But the stuff up here and the stuff right here, you know, you gotta build that up. So, but yeah, man, I'm about to peace out. I got a lot of stuff to do. I gotta make my stuff for tomorrow and prep for the meetings tomorrow. And I want to play some more Ratchet and Clank. So I'm about to bounce. So Daigo looking. All right. Well, cool. So good to see you guys are good too. I'm gonna at you guys later. Y'all have a great rest of your night. I will see you guys on Friday unless something happens. But we're not gonna put that energy out there. We're gonna have the energy of we about to hop on here and we're gonna play us some games and have a great time. What am I gonna stream on Friday? I gotta figure that out. It'd either be Mario Sunshine again. What was the other game I mentioned I might play? I can't remember. Multiverses. I might try Multiverses on Friday. So you stay safe too. Thank you. I appreciate you, Alexander Smith, Milty, Miyu, Exit, Darkly, Autumn Purple, Applesauce, SSD Pro, Perp. Appreciate all y'all tuning in. And even the lurkers, the people watching the VODs, thank you so much. And you guys take care of yourselves. Keep your hands out the cookie jar, like I always say. Keep your damn hands out those cookie jars. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.